All right, now for our feature story of the day, family. Let's discuss the latest with this Econometrics projection of Bitcoin hitting as high as $4.5 million per coin this cycle. That's right. Let's break this baby down. Let's see here. Here we go. 3 reasons why Bitcoin traders expect $100,000 plus Bitcoin price by 2025. Here we go. Bitcoin's post-halving price action projects a 6-figure value per bitty as a popular technical indicator presents a bullish pattern for Bitcoin. Based on the previous price action, Bitcoin's recent drop below 50 Gs, we briefly tapped 49.5. Saw it trade under its post-halving growth trajectory range, according to Econometrics, according to the analyst there. If it returns to this range before year-end, we're looking at a high likelihood of a 6-figure value for 1 Bitcoin. They declared, setting ambitious targets for the Bitcoin price, quoting them again alongside the chart. Well, assuming the same growth rate as the past 3 cycles, we could expect 1 Bitcoin to be worth between 140,000 per coin and 4.5 million per coin, starting from 63,000. Now, granted, this is a pretty massive range. I like it. It's bullish. So yeah, check out the chart, family. From a technical point of view, anonymous Bitcoin analyst Rec Capital argued that the Bitcoin latest recovery above 60,000 had resulted in a significant change in trend. Now, as we can see here, let's actually read the chart on your screen. We're starting here on day 0 of this new halving cycle, which begins at $63,000. And as you can see, not a great start, but this dip isn't specific to Bitcoin. And then we can see trajectory after the third halving, 2027, trajectory after the first halving, average growth trajectory, and the trajectory after the second halving. And like they said, if history is to rhyme, we can have a Bitcoin anywhere between 140,000 and 4.5 million per coin this cycle, family. So quoting Rec Capital, Bitcoin's trying to solidify the recent broken downtrending resistance into the new trend line. The analyst referred to the Bitcoin sharp recovery a few days after the Bitcoin crashed to 49.5 on August 5th. Rec Capital explained that the price was retesting the support line, confirming the end of the downtrend to precede trend continuation to the upside. The key thing here is trend continuation. There you go. The analyst reinforced the need for strong buy-side volume once the Bitcoin price retests the downside line to initiate the uptrend. The demand side volume may be triggered by the appearance of a bullish signal presented by the moving average convergence divergence, which is the MACD on the daily chart. As Bitcoin analyst Excel Adler observed, the MACD is a trend following oscillating indicator that shows the relationship between 2 moving averages of an asset price, generates a bullish signal when it moves above its own 9-day exponential moving average. Adler Jr. shared in a chart August 13th on X that the MACD deep in the negative territory. The same scenario was witnessed on July 8th when the Bitcoin price reached a low of 53.5. This was followed by a bullish cross on the MACD on July 12th, with Bitcoin rising 30% from those lows to retest the 70,000 level on July 29th. There is an impending bullish cross on that MACD on the daily time frame. If the same scenario plays out, Bitcoin can sustain the ongoing recovery to record record highs. Well, let's go. Reinforcing the long-term bullish outlook, analysts at Glassnode found a holding preference is beginning to emerge. Shout out my hodlers. Amongst long-term investors as the market slowly recovers from the last week's sell-off, as quoting Glassnode here, after several months of relatively heavy distribution pressures, the behavior of Bitcoin holders appears to be rotating back towards hodling and accumulation. That's right, because we just had a halving on April 19th, and we got a whole nother year of bullishness to run up. And using the accumulation trend score, ATS, a metric that assesses a weighted balance change across the market, Glassnode found the indicator recorded its highest possible value of a 1.0. This suggests there has been significant accumulation throughout the last 4 weeks, quoting them here. This metric also suggests there's a shift back towards accumulation dominant behavior. Notice where it says strong accumulation at the end of that chart, brought to you by Glassnode. This trend was more pronounced amongst the long-term hodlers, who, according to Glassnode, have returned to a preference for hodling. Hodl be thy name. Over the last 90 days, more than 374,000 BTC migrating into the long-term hodler status. Let's go. And overall, on-chain conditions speak to an undertone of high conviction amongst the Bitcoin hodler base. So let me know your thoughts surrounding this bullish projective projective, I meant perspective, a Bitcoin exceeding 100,000 per coin by 2025 and potentially hitting as high as 4.5 million per coin. Anything is possible. I must say that. Bitcoin has no top because fiat crap has no bottom. But let me know your thoughts surrounding the projections and predictions, and I'll read your comments out loud. I'll do it to the best of my abilities.